Be months before authorities in the U.S. have a handle on what caused a Canadian tour bus to crash. 9 passengers were killed Sunday when the bus heading from Las Vegas to Vancouver plunged down a steep hillside. Now, as Lee Checkstead explains, residents of the small Oregon community are rallying to help the survivors get home.
In a community show of support, flags are flying at half-staff in Pendleton to remember the victims of Sunday's fatal bus crash. The Korean consulate is working hard to get victims' families here to start making arrangements.
Individually, I contact their family to confirm their father or mother or their children's dad.
State police identified one of those killed, a 57-year-old man from Spanaway, Washington. The 4 most seriously injured remain in a Portland hospital. In Pendleton, there are 5 patients at St. Anthony Hospital. All are in fair condition.
So even though they may be stable, everything looks good, you want to monitor them for a certain period of time and make sure that they really are healthy enough to leave the hospital.
For the survivors, the Red Cross is still tending to their needs.
A resilient group, I think. They're, I think, in a state of shock. They all want to go home, and we're really working really hard today. Our focus is really today to try and make that happen.
Step 1, getting them their belongings. Most of it was thrown from the bus as it crashed and left as debris at the site, including passports. It's now collected and state police are helping the survivors comb through it. By Thursday, they're hoping to leave.
We are extremely sensitive to the fact that these kids and these adults do not want to get on a bus. I don't blame them in the least. So we are looking at alternate ways of transportation in smaller vehicles.
The story of this crash has impacted this small community, so much so that a local car dealership is donating 7 cars and SUVs so that the survivors can drive home to British Columbia instead of having to get on a bus. Lee Checkstead, Global News, Pendleton, Oregon.